right, it's live action here at the ServPro Barracks. What you think, Wayne?
Still our warehouse, Jason.
Still feels like we live here, don't it? I tell you what, it's been a busy week. We get all these calls on water damages daily. Man, people wonder, what do we use to make sure we don't cause secondary damage? What is secondary damage, Wayne?
You tell them, Jason.
All right, I'd love to. Secondary damage is what happens after the water loss. When the relative humidity gets above 63% relative humidity, you can have secondary damage. Secondary damage can be wallpaper peeling from the wall. If you have artwork or pictures, they can get damaged. Ceiling tiles will start to droop. Ceiling fans, the blades will come down. But one of the big things we have is called mold, microbial activity. That happens when the relative humidity gets above 63%. So we don't want that, do we, Wayne?
We don't.
So when we go on a water damage, one of the tools we use, of course, is an air mover and a dehumidifier. But air movers, when we place them every 10 to 16 linear foot of wet wall space, we're increasing the evaporation. And we want that, don't we?
We do.
Yeah, because you want the water out, right? So when that water is getting evaporated, it causes that relative humidity to spike up above 63%. And if you're not careful, you're going to cause secondary damage. So another cool piece of equipment we use is a dehumidifier. Dehumidifiers remove that moisture from the air so you don't cause secondary damage during the drying process. So when we go out on a job, these dehumidifiers right here are pretty cool because they're LGRs, low grain refrigerants. They're taking out more moisture than we're evaporating the air, causing that relative humidity to even go down even lower. Pretty cool, huh?
It is.
And we're able to dry that structure pretty fast. So when you have a water damage, you want to make sure you have the right equipment, because if you don't, you can actually cause more damage to the home. So when we go on to water damage, one of the best ways we know this, that we're not causing secondary damage and that we make sure we dry out the structure, is one of these cool things right here. It's called a moisture meter. Pretty cool, huh, Wayne?
It is.
It's amazing, because when I go on to water damage and I put this meter on a material, it don't lie to me. It'll tell me the truth how wet that material is. And I know for sure when we're done with the job that we not only dried it out, we didn't cause secondary damage. That's important to know, isn't it, Wayne?
It is.
And it's awesome, too. So when we go on water damage, we actually do a log every day we go out there, making sure we're not causing secondary damage and that water damage is dry when we're done. And it's on every one of our jobs. We actually do it on the iPad, which is pretty cool, isn't it, Wayne?
It is.
It's awesome. So if you have a water damage, don't hesitate to call ServPro. We're here to help. 256-378-1319. Thanks.